In the previous episode of Perch Pro.
Oh, it's so close, it's so close.
So we have 2 points for the moment.
One thing is quite scaring, and that's if Stockholm Fishe just decides to quit the numbers and go for a big one.
You see here, you got some stop there, you got some really nice perch.
We're trying some drop shots, some Texas, but we still don't want it.
Nice one.
Och inte gädda var det heller. Nej men fy
Yeah, well, we're going out a little bit earlier today because we have the best fishing in the early hours, and in the afternoon the fishing has been slowing down for us, so we're really in for the last day now. Bye-bye!
So, it's day 3 and teams are starting to hit the water. First one out is Stockholm Fishe.
We're at the same location as we started the other days, and we're gonna pick some numbers quick, and then we're gonna head out for the big ones. I think the other teams are starting to get nervous of our numbers because on the last report yesterday we had the most numbers again, and CVC, what I know until now, CVC doesn't have a point. So I think maybe they tried to change lake or something and get numbers. Maybe they picked up a good fish last day and picked a point there.
Clock is now 6:30 in the morning. We're gonna fish for 12 hours. Let's test this little one again.
Today we're gonna try to fish a little faster, and with faster I mean get to the bottom fast. So I'm switching to a 20 gram lead, and then I will reach the bottom much faster than with the 15 gram I used last day. And as you see, I do a little safety knot on it because I don't want to lose too many of those. It takes time to change, and time is everything in a competition. I've been dreaming all night long about this.
First little one, going back. Number 1 on the first cast.
Feels lovely. First perch in the morning, nothing else. I can beat that.
Alright, cowboy, let's see you catch a big one today.
Stop now and then, yeah, perfect. So last evening we had on the weather report that there should be a lot of fog, so we was deciding to, we will make a try. We see how it did in the morning, but we will go out anyway really early because we need a big fish for today. We need to get at least 1 point. So the clock was 5 o'clock, we stayed up.
Yeah.
And we woke, no fog, so now we're soon on the water and hopefully we can get some nice perches.
I think we must quit fishing 5 o'clock, so we have 9 hours to catch a big fish. It's our mission today.
Perfect, dude. So we're slipping in the boat. Everything looks perfect. We have some wind on this already on the surface. Sun is coming up. All looks great for perch. A little bit more. That's okay.
It's okay?
Yep, it's okay.
This is the most important day so far. Comat Act has 2 points and Stockholm Fishe, they also have 2 points. Now, if CVC catch a big fish or a number point this day, they will change the order of the results forever.
07, 03 first cast. We have some fish contest direct, and we want a big fish.
Yeah, it's now or never.
It's now or never. This is the most important day.
We are started with different methods. I start with Texas and Matthias start with finesse, and if we see if one of that method works better, we're both gonna fish with the same method.
This is perch number 42, actually a little bigger, 510 grams to be exact. Before this, the biggest was like this.
How many fishes do you got?
42.
And I got 39. Top fish is 510. I hope not the other teams has the same fishing as we are. I think all the teams have started to fish early to get in time to the meeting point tonight.
I will put the finesse rod down for a minute and take my drop shot rod. See if they want some static baits.
Well, the rod I'm using, if you start there, is a Fox Terminator Elite Series drop shot rod, and it's 210 centimeters long. And the reel I'm using is a Shimano Rarenium 1000 size, and on that I have a Peson Micelle slide braid, and it's a wonderful line that cuts the water like a razor blade. If we go down to the leader that I've joined with the braid, I've used a double grinner nut on a 0.35 millimeter fluorocarbon. And here we have a Fox drop shot hook, size number 4, and I rig it with a Palomar nut, and I have approximately 40 to 50 centimeters to the weight, and the weight is now 25 grams. And that makes me fish faster. I can reach deeper water within seconds. And when you're competition like this, time is everything. You need to get a lot of fish. So I just go on keeping catching numbers now. And hopefully we will take home this competition.
So we're standing here and thinking what the other team doing. If they're having some nice fishes in the boat, or if they're still sleeping, but I'm pretty sure if they didn't catch a fish over 1 kilo yesterday, they have been changing, because 2 days fishing, no 1 over kilo, they change. Yesterday we was getting a report from a good friend to us in the boat here that they've been having some really good fishing in 1.5 hour time. They catch some really nice ones, and that was in the Stockholm area. That's a big problem because this guy also knows Albin and Truman. So we hope they don't have the phone on yesterday, and if they go there, we will have some problem to catch the biggest fish today.
It's soon 9 o'clock in the morning and CVC fishing team is still not on the water. Makes you wonder, did they change spot? Did they use the knowledge they got yesterday? Did they change location, or are they still in the same spot? Well, we're soon to find out.
We was curious about the other boat on the other side, if it was a fishing team that has moved, because I'm not used to see boats this early at that spot. But I'm not nervous because it's a pike spot over there, and I've never been catching any good perches there. So, but you never know. It's a competition, and they know where I live at. So this is perfect competition fish. Beautiful small perches. The only problem with the small ones that they're very hard to feel, and then it's good to have a really sensitive rod like this, otherwise you won't feel a thing when they're on.
Matthias take some fish, and I have not catch the fish, but
It worked yesterday.
yes, Matthias catch a lot of big fish, and I hope after that even I can do it.
It takes some cheating for catching the big ones. First cup of coffee before the first fish, that's really cheating actually.
Stor fisk.
Större i alla fall.
Ingen jätte.
Nej.
Nice. It's not really big, but it's a fish. The best so far. We take up the scale because today I really don't want to lose by 10 grams or so. 0.50. 0.50. Yeah, 0.50. Great. Quick release of everything.
So Stockholm Fishe have the big fish point so far this day with 510 grams. And Matthias has a feeling that grams might be important in this tournament. Finally, we have CVC fishing team on the water. Turns out they're on the same location as usual.
The time is 9:0. We have caught a couple of fish already. And now we have downsized to small Lancaster City worms on Texas rig. And it seems that the bigger fish biting also. I think 0.8. Not enough, but it's a good start anyway. Don't you think so, Albin?
Yep.
Yeah. We put this fish in the water again. Bye bye. Den kör bra alltså.
Samma size?
Ja, good size. Texas rig.
Big one, small one. Now there's action. We found the place and we found the right method to catch both big ones and a lot of fish. So it's exciting. I just have to take off some clothes because it's too warm. No wind.
The bigger fish we don't even find today. They are like away from the place. And that's a little bit common like the last days also. They are not schooling yet. There are some fish there, some fish there, some fish there. So we're hoping that it will school up a little bit during the afternoon. I'd say they're triggering each other to take a bait. Is one going a little bit faster, the other one come a little bit faster and strike it. So we keep on looking.
Yeah, we can't find any interesting. So our plan now is go back to the river and try to catch a shillowfish.
As we can feel also, it's lots of colder in the air right now than we have yesterday, so that can be affecting the fish.
Nice fish again. And it has swallowed my Texas rig. This small bait with the owner weedless hook with some garlic scent on. Bye bye. Seems to be quite a lot of perch in this area, at least now. Let's see what happens.
Perfect weather conditions and there's no clouds at all. Perch just keep on biting and biting and biting.
So changing weight tactics seems to be working for these guys. They are hammering fish. And things seems to be working out for CVC fishing team as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the final day is on.
Oh shit, it's a nice fish again. Yeah,
Is it out there, Traman?
it's out there, just in the edge. Nice. Look here, you hook so well with this offset hook with small worms. Perfect. Bye bye.
So we are standing here at the spot. We have a little bit more current water. We get some contact, but no good fish in the boat yet.
Only small ones.
Only small ones, yes. And where did I put? We have lots of different weather change. So it start.
Yeah, it's not good.
It start blowing from the east, the west pretty heavily, and yeah, the fish seems like they're affected on that one. Now we're trying to find a method that will make them eat. For the moment, the good feeling is almost away that we did have from yesterday. But that's how it is in fishing. Everything changes from day to day, and so far today we're not the winners.
But in the day before, we catch all big fish after 12 o'clock. So we will hope it's even could be so today too. This morning has started very, very slow, and the time is ticking.
Yeah, all the time. But we know fishing can change in a 2-3 minutes of time. So we keep on going, and
Hunting the big.
the next strike can be a decent fish.
It's soon 10 o'clock in the morning, and we have a spot here with really good size of perch. Lots of fish between 0.8, 0.9 and so on, and hopefully we catch their mother. Today it seems to be much bigger fish, but they are tricky, so we have downsize to a Texas rig with small Lanky City worms with lots of garlic scent. It's a nice perch.
CVC fishing team are performing well, and so does Stockholm Fishe and Fritid. But Comat Act are having a struggle. They have had a cold front throughout the night, and the fishing has gone dead. And now they also got some interference from other species.
En brax!
En braxajävel. Jag tänkte, vad fan?
So we was just netting a good fish, we think. It was fighting as hell, and Henrik will show you what it actually was.
It's a pike bait.
Yeah, perfect pike bait. Put it in a live well. We can fish with it the next days. Yeah.
Big one.
Yep. But this,
Do you think it's pike?
yeah, but I think this pike is
Big.
big. Henrik first caught a brim, and the next cast I hooked up with it's actually a really big fish. It's definitely over 1 meter.
Yeah.
Fuck! There's a way. Yeah, shit happens. So we're heading for our next place. This didn't give us so much.
Here we got a nice little silver bream. Not the species that we're after, but as you see, the jigs are working for many species, so it's almost specimen fishing. There you go. Should we try the spot where we hit the big perches last night? Because now we have searched all over the good places around here, and we just keep on getting small ones.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
We need some sizes now. Badly.
Seems that the downsizing works for big fish too, not only numbers. So hopefully we can catch a kilo fish in this school of perch.
Yeah.
60 fish. Biggest 0.8 still. We're not ahead in any point. We're far behind, I think. The Comat Act guys, I think they have one fish at around 1 kilo now, because they've been fishing for some hours, and so they could have a kilo fish. So that's the point for biggest fish. And of course the Stockholm Fishe and Fritid guys, they already have more than 60 fish.
Yeah. I think they have at least 100, 150 if they continue like they have done. From the beginning, I was thinking that if we can have at least 200 fish every day and fish over 1 kilo, then
We could have a chance.
But still, we have the day ahead of us, and yeah.
we'll just keep fighting.
It's interesting.
If the Stockholm Fishe and Fritid is going for big ones and doing some kind of bad decision to not go for numbers but to go for big fish, then we could have a chance for the most amount. I mean, you never know.
One fish the last hour, really slow. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours left, so we'll see what's happened the last hours. But I can say it's not good for your self-confidence that you are not having so much fish. 13 fish total today. Not good at all.
It's not easy today,
No.
but the hope is the last who left us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to live on hope, Henke. Because if CVC snatches the big fish point of the day, you're not going to have a chance to draw against Stockholm Fishe. And if you draw against Stockholm Fishe, it'll come down to the biggest fish of the tournament. And then you might have a chance of winning Perch Pro.
Could be a nice sander.
Pike.
Oh, it's a nice pike too. This is not what we wanted. Swim back and grow old. This little hook on such a pike, and the leader is actually okay. So I think I just continue fishing. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe that these small baits can catch pikes like that. But I actually caught larger pikes than that on baits in this size. So sometimes it's better to downsize. It depends what the fishes are eating at the moment. And I think they're dining on small minnows right now in sizes 2 to 4 centimeters.
Okay, Albin.
Yeah, 11.
How many fish?
11, 11, 11.
14.
14.
14 fish. That's 25. 25 fish. That means 85
And the
total.
It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah. 12 o'clock. Now it's only the half day left.
Yep.
And the biggest is 0.8 kilo. It's the last day and we don't want to struggle and go somewhere else. We are on the same location the whole day actually. And try to find a decent fish. But it's fun, we are really fun, and we do some different riggings and different baits, lots of scents, lots of offset hooks, weedless hooks rigging actually. So I have fished with lots of things now I haven't fished with before, so that's nice. That's about fishing, you're learning all the time.
We have now changed the position and we're trying a spot where we haven't fished for these days. It's a shallow area with a strip of weed line. Oh, he lost it. Strip of weed line on top. And we're trying to place the baits just by the sides to see if there's some. Often the big fish comes in groups and patrol. So we'll check it out.
Just caught a nice perch right under the boat when we were preparing our lunch. And here's the reason why we don't get so many of those. You see there's lots of lice on them, and that's because they stand on the bottom and they stand just still. They don't eat. I don't think this is big enough to weigh, so we just wave him goodbye. Bye bye.
It's 20 minutes to 1 and the new location delivers some good fish. I think there's some big ones in. I just missed one by the boat. So let's hope there's some more.
That's good.
The pressure has falling slow, and I think it's now on 1024.
Yeah, something like that.
And in the morning we had 1027. We looked at SMOE and they say in Stockholm it seems like pressure is
stable, and it's not good for us. Hopefully the last hours we're getting some pressure stabilization, some wind from the south again. Maybe that can make the fish start eating our lures again. We only need to get one strike from a good fish. That all we need for success today.
That fish seems far off if you ask me, and the guys at Comat Act really needs a big fish to secure the big fish point of the day. If we'd closed the tournament now, Stockholm Fishe and Fritid would have won, and that would be delightful, but Comat Act really wants to win, and to do that they need to secure the big fish point on the final day. If they do, they will go down on a draw against Stockholm Fishe and Fritid, and they will win on the big fish point. The CVC fishing team is putting pressure on Comat Act. They have the big fish point of the final day so far, and that could crush Comat Act, removing them from the draw possibility and putting Stockholm Fishe on a guaranteed first place in Perch Pro. Buckle up for the final episode of Perch Pro. This is the Showdown.
Okay, Albin, speed up the tempo.
One single fish. Yeah, better one.
Pop, pop. Could be around kilo.
Is that even possible?
Full speed!
This is action fishing. Oh, it's a really nice one. Damn!
No.
Hey, come here.
Teams are rolling in as we speak.